Join me on the shore of the Crouch Estuary in Essex, and what I'm after today is probably the simplest form of coastal foraging that you can do. And basically I'm here to get some periwinkles, which you know, a lot of people, they don't go much for because it's a marine snail, and I can understand that most people don't see it as appetising or worth the effort, but you know, I actually think that they're one of the more tastier things that you can get from the sea. If you can be bothered to come down here, pick them up, take them home, cook them, and take them out the shell, which is a bit time consuming. So on this shore here, I'll show you, stuck to every hard or removable object are these little shells. They are periwinkles. They're easy to gather, they're everywhere. They do have to be a certain size, so don't take the smallest ones, obviously. You can come down here for 10 minutes and just gather enough for 1 meal. That's exactly what I'm going to do, just to show you what you can do with them. I didn't get a ton of them, only got a few handfuls. 5 minutes if anything, really, just to demonstrate what could be done with them, how to cook them and what to do with them. Granted, it is quite a lot of effort for what you get at the end of it, but they are tasty. I've got the winkles back now. I'm putting them in a bowl and I'm going to purge them in some salted fresh water, just to purge their guts, give them a little bit of a clean. I've heard everything from 30 minutes to overnight, so I'll just purge them for a couple of hours in the fridge and then I'll cook them after. Right, they're chilling in the fridge, but don't forget they are alive and they could crawl out of there, so cover them up. I've got a pan of water there boiling away. Right, they've been purging their guts in now. I'm going to give them a wash as well through the colander. And they are going straight into boiling water. Set the timer, and when that gets to 5 minutes, I'm going to take them out. What I forgot to do was salt the water. So I've just salted the water. Really, the best thing to use is seawater. I did bring some seawater back with me, but it's been home for hours now. I mean, it looks a bit dirty. They've had more than enough time. They're well and truly cooked. So they've cooled down. All I've got to do is use this toothpick to get these out. Extract them from the shell. I've already done a few there. I'll show you how to do it. So you get your toothpick, or a pin, or any other sharp implement. You stick it in. And as you pull it out, you twist the shell. And it should come out in one piece like that. You don't need this bit. This is called the operculum, or the beauty spot. You don't eat that, that's hard. So I'll show you one more time. Straight in there like that. and that's done. I've got to repeat this process many times over until it's finished. It's a bit time consuming, but there'll be a little bit of meat there when it's all finished. So there we go. That took a little while to extract all of them winkles from the shell, but they're done now. And, you know, there's a fair bit of meat there. You could make yourself a meal out of that. I'm just going to demonstrate a way to eat these winkles. This is not all of them. I've got the rest in the fridge, and I'm going to do something with them tomorrow. But let's put a little bit of vinegar on them. Just eat them like that. They have really got a nice flavour to them. They're more tasty, I think, than people give them credit for. To look at this, you wouldn't think it was too appetising. I'll grant you that. And the reason I'm wearing a cap is because my hair is in a terrible state. I'm going to get it cut in 2 days' time because we're out of lockdown in the UK now. Well, not totally, but a lot of the restrictions have been lifted. I'm going to eat the rest of these with a slice of bread. So that's just another way you can eat them. On a piece of bread like that. I'm going to do something different with the ones in the fridge tomorrow. Right, it's the next day, and I've made up a batter mix to cook the rest of these winkles in. It's the same recipe for my tortillitas de camaroni video, so I'll leave a link up in the top left hand corner, I think it will be, and that's where you'll get the recipe or the mix for this batter mix. Go to Winkles. If you can't be bothered to look at the other video with the shrimp fritters in it or the tortillitas de camaroni, it is basically just gram flour and plain flour and chopped parsley and red onions, which differs slightly from the other video. It's roughly the same. I've got a small pan of olive oil warming up there. So that's the first one, nearing completion. Don't forget the winkles are already cooked. I've added a little more water in there. Let's see how these next ones go. Yeah, that's the desired effect. They've come out all right. So this is traditionally meant to be eaten with salad. Well, the tortillinas de camaroni is meant to be anyway, so I mean this is literally the same thing, but instead of shrimps, done with winkles. I've mixed up some mayonnaise and I've grated a garlic clove in there just to make it taste better. So basically like a cheap aioli. I'm going to put that in now. They've come out all right. Come out crunchy anyway. That's going to be my lunch. So I think this is better than the traditional vinegar on winkles way of eating them. That's nice.